I'm primarily a composer of concert music, mostly electroacoustic chamber music, but some solo and some large ensembles. So I'm a pretty eclectic composer, and that's to say that my output is quite varied. I really try to incorporate all of the things that I'm interested in as a listener into my broader body of work as a composer. So one piece might be really influenced by metal, and the next might be influenced by avant folk music, and the next might be influenced by ambient electronica, or even like the imagined sound of a horde of nocturnal insects. But like that sort of relates to metal a little bit, I think. So sometimes two of these things might intermingle within one piece, but they don't have to meet necessarily. I don't feel compelled to make sure that every influence is in every piece. I'm happy to have each piece kind of represent like a singular portion of what I'm interested in. And that's kind of why my output ends up being quite varied. I just don't want to close myself off to any potential avenues of sound making or approaches to sound making. I think we currently exist in like a delightfully pluralistic environment as music makers. And I don't want to ignore that. It's a really fun place to be for me personally. I'm actually like very obsessive and very flighty at the same time. So I might be incredibly committed to an aesthetic or an approach for like many months, and then I'll discover something new to me and then want to create exclusively within those parameters for like a year and a half. And then I kind of move on to the next thing. As a composer, if I'm able to communicate what I want, whether it's through notation or text or graphically, if I can communicate it, then it can be in the music. And I find that really freeing in a way. You know, being a composer is also receiving the generosity of the people that you write for. So you benefit from all the knowledge and all the expertise of the performing musicians who each come with like a completely unique knowledge set. And with the right type of composer-performer relationship, they trust you and you trust them. And to me, that access and that relationship building with musicians is a really beautiful thing. So sometimes I have a real keen, independent idea that I'll kind of flesh out in its entirety and just deliver to the performers as a completed object. And so there's not a lot of collaboration there. Other times I'm like quite dependent on the ensemble and on the musicians to create the material. And that's usually a conceptual choice. I'm expecting to feel like that type of extremely positive, overwhelmed that people do in these types of experiences where like you're just like totally submerged into the water immediately. And it's like it's refreshing, because I think a lot of us have been like detached from the music making process in person for the last 2 years. I know it depends on where folks are located, but so I haven't done it for a long time. And so I'm kind of ready to feel that, like, the level of excited stress that is a bunch of performances and a world premiere. I'm just like ready to be back there.